They got us liquor. They got us a bottle of Jaeger and a bottle of Jack for us to drink. And we can't take liquids on the plane. So we did the only Christian thing we could do. We finished the entire bottle of Jaeger and half the bottle of Jack. In an hour, in less than an hour. And we're hammered drunk. Like, I'm freestyle rap battling and I'm the shit. You want to challenge me? He was my hype man. He was behind like this, going, yeah, clock. What's the last thing you did about music? And my high top fade, my cross colors, and I was okay. So here's the thing. So we go to the after party, because this is the pre-after party to the after party. And I walk into the after party, and this is where he takes over.
The important thing to realize is that this all did happen between the show and the after party we were committed to going to. This really was the pre-after party, post-show, where all that liquor was there. And the only reason I'm taking over is because both of us were there, but there really only was one witness to the event. We really did polish it off, and we go to the after party, and it's this beautiful lounge that they had set up, and we even got a booth, and they're bringing us even more drinks, and I'm having champagne, and I don't know what, and I'm dancing and having a good time, which I don't dance, and I look over, and Paul's dancing, and Paul really doesn't dance, and he's got his sport coat on, but then it comes off. He's got a jacket wrapped around his head, and he's like, and lots of things are going on. But at one point, close to last call, I noticed on the corner that Paul is now in a scuffle with a 6-foot-tall Japanese dude. Apparently, because Paul thinks that Japanese dude has stolen his jacket. Japanese dude's got all of his buddies there too. We've got all of our buddies, but they're not helping. And Paul falls back and he hits the table, all this mess, and we get escorted out of our very own after party. It was really last call, so I'd like to think that we were all escorted out, basically. We started it. We were trendsetters. We started the walking out at last call. But the funny part is Paul's still railing about his jacket. He stole my jacket! And I'm out there with the organizers of the charity that we've just done the event for. Thank you so much for having us. We had a really wonderful time. Would you invite us back? And we go to another party that's supposed to be an after-hours thing, and we can't even get in, even though I have a buddy that's also in D.C., and there is a black midget bouncer working the door, very serious about his job. Paul, meanwhile, is still like angry. Where the hell is my jacket? He's really... And the funny part is his buddy Justin, who lives in D.C., starts coming up to the club with he's got his jacket on. He's got Paul's jacket on. We end up going to another club, and that's all I can stand. It's 3:30. I'm spilling stuff. I'm like, we have got to get back to the hotel. So we get into a cab, and it's the most nauseating cab ride I've ever been on. I'm trying to hold my stuff. Paul is fine. He's sitting like it's no big deal. We finally pull up to the Hyatt Regency. We get out, and this is what Paul does. Paul goes over to the side of the door and gives a little heave. So it's heave one, heave two. He looks up. Dude, I'm really glad you came with me to DC. Heave three. And we go all the way upstairs, and he just passes out in bed. He's fully clothed. He's got the jacket, he's got his shoes, pants, everything. I try to gouge out my contacts, and I lay down, but the world is just freaking spinning. So,
let me explain why this is the exact same story. This is exactly what I remember. We walk into the after party, I blink, wake up in bed. And to reference an earlier joke, I look like I was about to go to Taco Bell. I have my shoes on, boxers, sports coat. at this point, obviously didn't have that, but at this point I would just roll over the bed and I realized that my finger, oh yeah, okay, let's reenact this. We're not in bed, there's two separate beds. Good call, good call, good call. We're making our own jokes. By the way, I don't know why you made my bed smaller than yours. I have more TV credits, so I should be king size bed, and you're in the raised sidecar. You're in the bathtub. Good job, there we go. Okay, so anyway, so we're laying in bed, we're laying in bed. I'm laying in bed, and I rest my finger, and I realize it hurts, and I'm like, oh, and I fucking start yelling at Aaron. I'm like, Aaron! What the fuck happened to my finger? And by the way, what happened to my pants? So Aaron starts relaying the story. It's 8 in the morning. He was asleep. I'm yelling at him. He starts relaying what happened. And when you hear those facts in the morning, it sounds like he's making shit up. He's like, well, you lost your jacket. I'm like, I never lose my jacket. I have my jacket on now. And then you got to fight with this 6-foot Japanese dude. He's like, they don't make 6-foot Japanese. And then we got escorted out by a black midget bouncer. I'm like, now you're fucking with me.
Now, I'd like to rerun, but this is why I'm pissed that he didn't even believe me, because I want to rewind about 4 hours. When I'm finally trying to fall asleep and the world has stopped spinning, that's when passed out drunk Paul starts in with the moaning. He's gone. 4 in the morning, 4:30, all of a sudden, oh, my finger. Fuck me, dude. I wake up and I'm like, dude, just kind of, 30 seconds later, oh, my finger. Fuck me, dude. Dude, shut up. Just be quiet. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Oh! He repeats it a dozen times, I swear to God. Word for word, note for note. Oh, my finger is full. So loud that the guy in the next room starts banging on the wall. Shut up, people are trying to sleep in here. To which drunk Aaron decides to yell back. Sir, I know what it sounds like, sir, but nothing's going on in here. I know how this must sound, but trust me, we're just friends. The messed up part, it didn't even occur to me until the next morning. It didn't occur to me. Sober Aaron didn't realize that guy didn't need to know that there were 2 dudes in the room. I didn't know that up until I spoke. So that is our Washington, D.C. adventure and the broken finger story.